On this question, they're asking us to discover which of the following graphs is the correct plot of y equals -3 cosine x. -3 cosine x. Okay, so we have to be clear what the difference is between sine and cosine graphs. So if we go to the notes, here's the notes, chapter 8 notes. It shows us what you want to notice about sine. This is sine right here. It starts at 0, hits 0 in the middle, and 0 at the end. So sine is all about 0, 0, 0. Whereas cosine starts at the top, goes to the bottom, and goes back to the top in one cycle. So cosine is about top, bottom, top. It's a big U shape. Notice the cosine is a big U shape. It's not about middle. I mean, it does hit the middle here and here, but it doesn't start and end at the middle. Notice how sine starts and ends, and even in the middle, hits the middle height, right? It goes middle, 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 whereas cosine is a big U. Now, and so it says here, graph of sine, one full cycle, anyway, so you can read that stuff. Now, what if it's negative? What if it's negative? Well, it turns upside down. Let me show you some more on the notes. So this is graphing sine and cosine. Here's the upside down. Why don't I just take a picture of that and move it over for us? So the upside down. Yeah. There for us. Okay, so yeah, so when they're upside down, the sine, so here's the sine, right side up. So the sine goes up to 4, because that's the number in front. It's called the amplitude. It goes up to 4. So it goes up first to 4. So for a positive, this is a positive 4. So now this one is a -2. So notice it'll go down first. First it goes down. Now it still does the middle, because sine graphs always do middle. But it goes down first, then up when it's negative. So negative is first down, whereas +4 is up first. It goes up to 4 first. I mean, it'll go up and down. It'll do them both. It's all about what it does first. So a positive sign goes up first, and a negative sign goes down first, then up afterwards. Okay, but again, it's always middle. Starts and ends in the middle. Sine is middle. Starts and ends in the middle. Versus cosine. Now come over here to cosine. Cosine starts at the top, goes bottom, comes back to the top. It doesn't start in the middle. It's not middle. So that's a positive. This is a positive. Cosine goes first up, right? At +3 there. Well, a negative cosine is going to go first down. So the positive or negative is what it does first. And this is cosine, but notice it's a U upside down U. Upside down U. It's a U turned upside down because it's a cosine. Cosine is always a U, so a positive cosine is a regular U, and a negative cosine is a U turned upside down, or in other words, it first starts at -2. And the sine, so in other words, so the main difference is sine is middle. Cosine is a U upside down or right side up. Sine again is middle. The only difference between positive and negative, sine goes up first for positive, down first for negative. Okay, so getting back to the problem then. Which one of these is a -3 sine? Well, this one, let's go through them. So this one is an upside, this is a U turned upside down. So that's cosine. And it starts at -3, so that's actually our answer right there, -3 cosine. Let's see why the other ones aren't right. This one starts at +3. This will be a +3 cosine, because it is a U shape. This one is middle, middle, middle. So this is sine, and it goes up first. This is a +3 sine. And lastly, this one goes middle, middle, middle. So it's a sine, and it goes down first, -3. It's a -3 sine. So here's our answer, the -3 cosine, because again, it's a U turned upside down. Cosine is always a U up or down, whereas sine is always middle, 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 middle. So this is a cosine upside down. It's a negative cosine. So there we go.